Hello, welcome to Tell Me Tarot. I hope you're having a good day. To my new subscribers, new viewers, welcome. And my returning viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much. This is a new channel. I hope you are liking my readings. If there is any reading that you want specifically, you can drop it into the comments and I will try to do the reading as per your choice. Now today I was thinking to do a reading on what people find attractive about you. What is their first impression, or people working with you or in your circle, how do they view you? What do they see in you? What do they like about you? What do they notice about you when they get to know you or when they see you first? So I have these three piles ready for you. So the first card is Cyclist. Okay, this is a beautiful card with a person on a journey and looking at the nature. If this card attracts you, or the cat eye obsidian sphere, then this will be your reading. If you are attracted to this well-being card, we have roses, birds on a tree, and a happy word written in the center. Or you are attracted to the redstone sphere. And last pile 3, is the fox. Okay, it's the nighttime, it's a bit dark, and the fox is alone on its own, traveling around outside the city. And if you like to select through stones, then this is the obsidian stone. Okay, so these are the three piles. Viewers, you can choose one and fast forward to your reading. I will link the timestamps below in the description, and I will see you in your reading. Before we dive in, I would like to request you that not every message will resonate with you. If the messages trigger you or you don't like them, you can definitely log out and check another pile or other readings that I have posted for you to catch up on. Energies are fluid. They may or may not resonate, or it's possible some messages resonate and some might end up as a prediction, and you might come to know about them later after the reading. And the last thing I'd like to say is please drop a comment to say hi, or again any reading that you're looking for, any specific reading you're looking for, and I will try to do them as soon as possible. See you in your reading. Hello pile 1, welcome. If you chose the Cyclist card, or you were attracted to the cat eye obsidian sphere, then this is your reading. We are going to dive in and check how people feel when they look at you. How do they see you? What do they find attractive in you? And what is your impression on them once you start working with them, or once they see you and get to know you? Okay, so I have pre-shuffled cards for you. We have oracle cards, starseed oracle, we have synchronicity, we have 2 kipper cards, and past life cards as well, to get to know more details about your appearance and your personality that people perceive about you, and 2 tarot cards to dive into your zodiac signs, just for a confirmation. It doesn't have to be, but if it is, then it is definitely a confirmation that this pile is for you. So let's first look at the main card, that is Cyclist. So it is possible that you are cyclist, or you are into nature related activities. People see you as very fit. Okay, cyclists are very fit. They take care of their health. So maybe you are gym enthusiast, or you go boxing, or gym exercises, or you go for walks. You like nature walks, you like to go hiking on weekends, your free time. So if you enjoy these activities, and people actually notice that, because your body gives away you are very healthy, you have, you know, a very good bod, man or woman, and people like that. People are attracted to how you look. So your body plays a very important role on how people perceive you, how people see you, pile one. Now let's look at the tarot cards to see your zodiac signs. So we have the King of Wands in reverse, so fire sign, definite fire sign, and the Empress. So Empress indicates Taurus or Libra. So you could be Taurus or Libra, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So from the tarot card, I see that they find you very motherly, okay, and very sensual as well. So some people find you that you are a nurturer. They see that you care about things in your life. You care about your work, you care about your job, you care about the assignments given to you, your clients. Something about you is very caring, and people see that immediately when they meet you, and they find you very feminine and very creative. You're a balanced person, man or woman, doesn't matter. You're a very balanced person, and people get attracted to that. You keep a very wonderful work-life balance. You have hobbies, you take care of yourself, skincare, gym, and you have, you know, a social circle, a small one, but you have people who actually care about you, and you actually care about them. I think the way you talk about things you care with so much passion, people are really impressed, and they really like that you have so much concern for things and so much nurturing energy exuding from you about the things that you care. And the second one is King of Wands. So this is the second part of you. Some of the people might see you as a very, how do you call it? Very work oriented, in the sense that you do not let any or everybody in your energy. You're very selective, pile one. You're very selective in terms of who are part of your social circle. If there are people who are trying to befriend you, trying to talk to you, and especially I think if you meet them for the first time, you just, you know, say hello and you keep your silence. You talk to the people you know. So this is a sign that this is your pile one, that you're very selective, you're not very friendly. It's not easy to make friends with you, not because you're difficult, but you're very choosy. You first observe people, how they are acting, how they are reacting, how they are behaving, and only then you make your move, or you know, try to take a friendly initiative. Otherwise, you are very comfortable in your own zone, with your own circle of friends, with your work, and you don't want to add new people to your life. You are very, very your guards are very up. And again, the word selective and picky is coming to me when it comes to adding people. So some people might feel that you're rude. Okay, some people might see you that you're very, you know, self-obsessed, self-absorbed, but that's not who you are, and they realize it later on. But your first like the first image or the first impression that you leave on people is that he or she is not very friendly. But the fact is, you're very choosy and you're very careful with the people who let in their circle. So this is how the majority feels. So half of them feel that you're, you know, the people who don't know you, the first impression, who see you from a distance, they feel that you're rude, you're self-absorbed, and you are very, you know, arrogant. But then when they come to know you, when they work with you, or when they see you 2-3 times and you put your guard down, you get friendly with them, then they realize, oh, you're very nurturing and very caring, and you care about your friends and you take care of them. You are the one who will tell the friends, okay, once you reach home, give me a message, give me a call, or you will call up on them and, you know, check up on them. So once you are a friend, you are you are a very important friend to your friend circle because they find you very concerned, caring, and not just by words, even by actions. So it's a very hard thing for people from a distance to analyze. So they feel that you're rude, you are very arrogant, but that's not the case. Once they get to know you, they realize how loving, beautiful, feminine, or masculine in nature you are. Okay, let's see what Kipper has to say. Okay, we have high honor, right? This had to come, obviously. I could feel from the cards, and distant horizons. Beautiful. So Pile 1, I think you are a traveler. Like the first card says, cyclist. So they definitely, they move along, they move around. But this is about you traveling a lot. Maybe you have moved to another country for a job or for business, or you travel a lot. Okay, so your point of view and your thinking is very mature. Your thinking is very open-minded, and whatever stereotype your country has or your citizens have, the kind of thinking they have, you are very different from your countrymen. You might have heard this before, and this is just a confirmation. People do not associate you with the country that you come from when they talk to you and when they see your lifestyle and how you're living and the kind of conversation you have. Okay, so they cannot, for example, if somebody comes from how do you say, okay, for example, India. So the stereotype is, yeah, Indian people are very, money minded, and Indians are a bit conservative. Indians, there's only, arranged marriages. I mean, just for example, and you as an Indian, you go around, you're traveling for work, and you have like such high standards for yourself, and you don't talk about religion all the time, or savings all the time, like the stereotype, but you talk about everything in life. You have a lot of knowledge, you study a lot, you work a lot, and you have such an open perspective about things. So people they get a hard time associating you to be an Indian. So this could be possible for your country as well. You come from a country where there's a stereotype, but you break all those stereotypes, and you have real high honors, you have very high standards, Pile 1. And I don't know, this could be me assuming, but I think most of you here are single because you have dated people, but it turns out that you end up dumping them or cutting off. It's always you cutting people off because they do not match your standards, and your relationships don't last for very long because you realize that this person is not making efforts, they're not investing enough, because you are all about investing in relationships, investing in, you're very careful, you're very concerned, nurturing, you want to take care of the person. But then the people around you or who you date end up just, giving up and thinking, oh, she's going to take care of me, or oh, he's going to take care of me. And you have started from scratch. You are self-made people, Pile 1. For you, making effort, making initiatives, making investments are very important, and that's why people they are like, they badmouth you in the sense, oh, he's very high maintenance or very high standards, it's just too much. But no, that's not too much. It's just that they cannot keep themselves in your life. They failed at doing that. Once they get into your life, Pile 1, they get comfortable. Oh, I have the best partner ever, I don't have to worry about anything. But you want people to be on their toes. You want people to, treat you right, take care of you, make efforts. And when they don't, you maybe give 1 or 2 chances. In your head, you don't tell them. That's the funny part. You don't tell them, you just give them an ultimatum in your head, and once they do not fulfill the expectations that you had, you cut them off. And then they are like confused, and they're like, what did I do wrong? He didn't even say anything, she didn't even know. So the thing is, you say with your actions, and they don't hear you, so you just cut them off. So your standards are very high, Pile 1, and you think you are a visionary. You see things. I could also be talking to some spiritual people here. You see things in future. You see that this is gonna end well, or you see this is not gonna end well, and you warn people, you tell people. Some of you might even be tarot readers here. You do, like, you're practicing, this is your initial stage, and you try to, warn your friends that, okay, don't do this, I just did a tarot reading for you and I don't think so this is going to go well for you, stop it, or you encourage them, whatever. And your predictions, most of the time they are right. So you're able to see if in future people find you as a visionary. They see that you have powers, spiritual powers, mental powers, and they also find that you live with high honor. Also, you command respect, pile one. I mean, if you walk into a room and people look at you and they immediately, or they feel a sense of respect towards you. At your workplace as well, maybe you're not at a high position, but they regard you in high position, maybe even more than their own boss. They respect your opinion more. So this is how they kind of, the people around you look at you. Communal living, and I'll have to see both the cards here, and father. So we already have the mother card here, the Empress, and then the father. So definitely you are a very nurturing group, pile one. And I think you have, like I said, you're a self-made person. You came from a very frugal home. You came from a very frugal home. You were not very rich. Your family was not very rich, and you made a path for yourself, and you're doing really well in your life. Or this also could be a very big family. You come from a big family, 7-8 brothers, sisters, and cousins in this. So you know how to live with people, a lot of people. You don't come from a what's the word? We come from a, I'm not sure, big family, neutral family, or is it the small family? I forgot. Anyways, so you've come from a huge family, pile one. Okay, you have a lot of brothers, sisters, or your family was struggling when you were a child. You're not from a very well-to-do family, but you did really well for your life, and people see it. They see that you are humble and you're not a brag. You don't just talk about expensive things that you bought or you did, and you're successful, and still you're very grounded and very parently nature you have towards people who you care. So that's how they see you, pile one. Okay, the other oracle cards here are Prince, so high honor. So you live a very lavish lifestyle, a good lifestyle. And we have Trust and the World. So people see that you have seen, I think maybe you have traveled around a lot, and people see that you have traveled a lot and you have a wonderful way of thinking. People feel at ease with you. I think it is possible that people would just come to you randomly and they'll start spilling their secrets to you, and you'll be like, why is this person telling me all this? Why are they telling me? So it's just that you feel very homely, pile one. People, once they get to know you, once they are in your inner circle, they feel very comfortable. They know that they can trust you because you don't gossip, you don't spill the beans, you don't spill the tea, and they know that you care about them. So if they'll be doing something wrong or they want an opinion, they know that they will get a real advice, an advice that will help them do better in life. So people trust you a lot, pile one, and they feel that you will conquer the world one day. You will do real good things. You will go places. People see that. People see potential in you. And not just because the way you think, the way you act, but the person you are, from the humble upbringing that you come from, and you have achieved so much in your life, and you're still you're not stopping, you're not stagnating. People get energy from you when they talk to you. You're like their charger. You encourage people, you give them all these news and details and the things and the ideas, and they just get so motivated to talk to you that they want to tell you everything to get your opinion. And your opinion matters, pile one. People around you really respect your opinion, whether it's work, whether it's social thing, friendly advice, whatever it is. They really value your opinion and they respect you a lot, a lot. Okay, the star seed oracle card, loosen your grip, and the great severing. So you are very loving, and this is another side of you. When your friends or when somebody at work, there's a conflict, you are a conflict resolver. You resolve conflicts at work, you resolve conflicts between friends. People like to talk to you and get their problem resolved because you're very balanced. You know when to be strict and when to be stern. You know how to talk. That's the thing. You are a wonderful communicator, pile one. You know how to put your point through and get it received. So people like that. They know that you can convince, you can persuade, you have that power of words. If you will try to convince somebody, they will definitely listen to you. There is some kind of aura around you that people find difficult to reject or, say no to you. So that is what I see. Other thing is you get to make people, lose their grip. You help people cope. When they're angry, they will walk into your room and they'll complain, they'll whine, and once they do that to you, they feel relaxed, they feel relieved. They're like, okay, fine, I'm better now, thank you, pile one. I think this is what I needed. And they do that because they trust you a lot. They never hear you telling them about anyone, so they know that this person is trustworthy. If they're not gossiping about somebody to me, they're definitely not gossiping about me to someone else. So you are very highly regarded, pile one. People respect you a lot. They see you going places. They see you as a great communicator. They put you in high honors. They see that you're living a wonderful lifestyle. They see how humble you are and how caring you are. So this is how people feel about you, pile one. And I feel like I want to be friends with you. Okay, pile one. So this was your reading. Hope you enjoyed. And until the next reading, toodles. Hello, pile two. Welcome. So this is your card, well-being, and your stone, that is red stone. So this is your reading to figure out how people view you when they meet you. What do they perceive? What is your first impression? How do they feel about you once they get to know you? So let's dive into some oracle messages and tarot. We'll start with tarot to also have a confirmation for your zodiac sign. So we have strength, which is reverse. So upright. So Leo, it's a reverse strength, so you could be Leo sign. And then we have Queen of Swords in reverse, so air sign, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So this could be your energy, or you embody air energy a lot, or you embody Leo energy, or you can see them in your birth charts. So from the tarot deck, I see that people find that initially when they meet you, that you have low self-confidence or low self-esteem, or you come across as a very vulnerable person. This could also be shown by sometimes you're rude to people, or you're just very critical. You want to make sure that whatever you are doing, you're doing the right thing. So you criticize a lot, and you're one of your own biggest critic. And people around you walk on eggshells because they feel that they might be criticized by you. They don't ignore your intentions. Obviously your intentions are good, but sometimes people are not able to take the criticism for good. So that's how people see you initially, that first of all you look vulnerable to them. They feel that, she's the princess in distress. If you're a woman, if you're a man, he's very vulnerable, he's very sweet, that kind of cuddly image comes to mind when I see strength in reverse. And you don't say no to people very easily. You're very nice, you're very sweet. People ask you for favor left and right, especially in the beginning, and you go ahead and help them, because that's your nature, that's who you are. You like to help people, and your criticism also comes from the same place, because you want to help people grow, get better. Your main card, well-being, is all about you trying to create that happy place for yourself. You like being with your friends. Like, I see two birds here, so definitely you don't like being like alone all the time. You like socializing, you like going around, going out with your friends, work colleagues, whatever opportunity of partying or meeting or social gathering comes up, you are always there, pile 2. And you like to meet people, and that's who you are, right? So let's look at Kipper, what Kipper has to say for you. Occupation and poverty. So I think you came from a very frugal family, frugal household, and you started working at an early age, pile 2, if I'm not wrong. You started working, odd jobs at the age of maybe 15, 16, and then you started doing your studies. You are the one who supported your own education, if I'm not wrong, and you worked really hard. And you come from a poor family, but that is not your mindset. You always want to get better, and that's why there's criticism, because you know that false encouragement takes people nowhere. So you're a very real leader, you're a very real person. If something is not good, you'll tell them on their face, not to hurt them, but you want to help them to get out of their zone and get into a better situation, better position. You want good for everybody, pile 2, and that is why you want to push people so that they can do better and better and better, because you do that for yourself. So people see you as somebody who is very real. People might even say you're an electric wire. If you're going to touch it, you're going to get shocked. So you are an epitome of truth, because if somebody is going to ask you for something, you're going to give them the truth, and you're going to not sugarcoat it. Okay, so that's how people feel about you, that you are a very real person, but you are very rude and blunt, very straightforward, because what is there on your mind is on your tongue. So we have Asia now and Galactic. So maybe you come from a very spiritual country or spiritual family. It could be you're from an Asian continent, or you have some roots to Asian continent, and you have received or felt some moments in your life where you felt this spiritual touch. You felt some spiritual miraculous moments, and you don't know how to explain that. So when you meet your friends, you talk about those experiences, and people find you very, very magical. They feel like, oh, you have, this guy or this woman, she has some stories, and they will literally give you goosebumps, and people are awed by those experiences that you had. They feel you magical. They feel that there is something special about you, and they are unable to put their finger on it. So that's how they feel about you, pile 2. Then we have ready. Okay. We have rest. Okay. And intuition. Like I said, you are a very intuitive person, and people know that you're very intuitive. They come to you for advice. They like to get your opinion about things, because they know that if you say something, that might actually come true. And this is not you though, pile 2. You don't see yourself as that spiritual person yet. You're still tipping your toes in that spiritual water, but you still don't know where you are, what you're doing. But you're always ready to help people. That is one thing. If people will come for help, you will immediately get up and you will try to help them out, whatever situation they are in. You're very, very selfless, and you love to help people, you will help people to get at rest. You want to take their problems away. You are that kind of person. You want to make people, rest. You want people to be at ease, and you want to take their problems. You want to help them. So people around you really love you for that, but I think that there might be a possibility that some people might try to take advantage of that, and they do take advantage of that. So you've got to be careful, pile 2. Some people are coming for help not because they need it, but because they want to destroy you or ruin you, or make good for themselves. They're being greedy and selfish, not like you, selfless. So be careful with that, pile 2. And the last star seed oracle cards, empathetic star seed. So like from the beginning, the reading has been saying to me, you're an empath. Okay, you try to absorb the problems of other people, and you want to give them happiness, even with your lover. If you have a partner, that's how your lover sees you, because you try to take all their pain away. You want to take all their pain away. You make sure you take all their pain away so that they are at peace and they are happy. For you, your people around you need to be happy. That is your main energy all the time. And also great severing. So you like to resolve conflict. Okay, you like to resolve people's problems, but also you get angry. But you don't get angry at people, you get angry at yourself, and you self-harm, pile 2. You don't talk about things to people. You want people to talk things to you so that you can solve their problem. You absorb all that pain and negative energy, and you kind of stay in it. So that really harms you, pile 2, and you are okay with it, but the fact is you shouldn't be. Helping people is a good thing. I see this whole reading is about you being an empath, you being helpful to people, you giving your best to people. But in that process, you are losing yourself a bit, in the sense that you hurt yourself. You are putting yourself under a lot of stress and pressure, which is not good for you in the long run. So this is your reading, pile 2. Hope you liked it, and please leave a comment if you would like another reading, or if you resonated with the reading. I would like to hear your comments on that. Until your next. Hello, welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Fox card, or you were attracted to the obsidian sphere, then this is your reading. We will be looking at why people are attracted to you, what is their first impression and later impression, how people see you, right? So I pre-shuffled the cards to save our time. We have oracle decks and Kipper, and of course the tarot cards to look at your zodiac sign. So we'll just get some confirmation and some messages from tarot. So mainly it's how people perceive you, right? So starting with your main card, the Fox, it seems like people, and if you see, the fox is outside the city, okay, and it's all alone. So fox is a very intelligent animal, first of all, and they are taken to be very balanced. They don't harm people unnecessarily. They are a lone wolf kind of an energy. They stay in their lane and they try to stay aloof. So maybe you love staying on your own. You don't make a lot of friends. You enjoy your own company. It is also possible that this group, you might like to go for walks. I don't know why this is coming to me intuitively. You like to go on walks after dark, evening, after your work, and you enjoy. It's in, you put your headphones in, and you are in the city, but you're still aloof from the city. So that kind of energy. You are at your workplace, but you're aloof. So you blend well, but you don't, like, you have acquaintance with everybody, but you don't personally create bonds with people. You're not that kind. You believe in being on your own, doing your own thing, not telling people what's your next move, not telling people what's going in your life. You're very secretive, but you don't show that to people. You are very if people come to you, you act as if you're an acquaintance. Hello, hi. So you don't negate people completely. If they come to you, you are sort of surfacial friendly, I must say. But you don't bond with people, you don't connect with people that easily, and especially at work. You don't want to make friends at work. So that is your vibe. Let's look at some zodiac. So we have the Emperor in reverse, which could mean, first of all, emperor is, it's emperor, I'm sorry, it is a reverse Aries sign. Okay, and it feels like people feel that you are like very absent from the parties or gatherings, or even if people are having conversation with you, they feel like you're not involved in their conversation. So they might see you as somebody who is not easy to mingle with, and they see you as a stubborn energy as well. They feel that you have made up your mind to not like somebody, and you will not like that person. You cannot be persuaded to do anything. If you don't want to go somewhere, you will not go there, right? And the other is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. People feel that maybe you don't have enough money because you don't brag about it. You're not a show off, and you believe in a very simple lifestyle. You believe in savings. So people might think that you're not that rich, or you don't have that much of a financial background. So that's how you come across. So I would like for confirmation, you could be an Aries sign, or you could be an earth sign, or you embody that sign a lot, or you might have a lot of that in your birth charts. Next we have Kipper, mature woman, and we have sudden wealth. So I think you are a very balanced human being, man or woman. People perceive you as a very mature, balanced person, and they see that you're not a brag. You have a very simple lifestyle. You don't have very expensive shoes, expensive bags, or expensive watch or expensive car. You are a very balanced person. You spend carefully, and they think that you have a lot of potential. They think that one day this person is going to be filthy rich because he doesn't spend at all, or she doesn't spend at all. Their lifestyle is so normal. They meagerly spend. I don't see. They must be saving, and one day they'll have wealth, or one day they'll be rich. Or so people they judge you from your lifestyle, how you spend on your clothes and shoes and material things, and they think that it's not that you are poor, but they just think that you're saving up. You might be having some properties, or you might be investing in something. That kind of vibe people get from you, because you seem very mature for your age, and you're very balanced. Maybe you're also into these financial things, stocks. You talk about shares, you talk about trading, forex, and maybe you're interested in all of that, and you do intend to invest someday. So People feel that, the day you invest, or maybe someday, suddenly you will have a lot of wealth, kind of a lottery thing, because they see you as a very balanced person. They see you somebody who doesn't spend unnecessarily. Okay, another oracle card is, oh, see, there you go, finances. So there is something very, and love life, there is something very emphatic about your finances. People see that you have a lot of potential. They can't shake that feeling off when they see you. Though you dress up simple, though your lifestyle may look simple, but people, from the conversation that they have with you, they gauge that this person has a lot of knowledge about the financial world, has a lot of knowledge. Maybe you talk about it a lot, maybe you discuss about these things, and people really get amazed by the kind of knowledge that you have about the stocks or forex or trading or bitcoin. And they think that one day, or maybe in near future, you will do really good in your finances. The next card here is love life. So I think, since you are a very private person, they also suspect, they can't ask you up front, pile 3, but they always make speculation about your love life. They don't know. I think you keep it a secret, or you don't want to talk about it, or you have your boundaries. You don't want people to know about your personal business. But people obviously make speculations, and in your case, they do speculate about your love life. If you're dating someone, if you're not dating someone, if there is somebody at work, or somebody in the city, people have not seen you with anybody, and you don't show any sign of, how do you say, PDA, public display of affection, with any woman or any man outside. You act very platonic with everybody around you, so they don't know who you're dating, and they're very curious to know who you're dating, or who is your type. I think they want to know who is your type and what kind of person will attract you. So another card that I got is Star, Aquarius energy. Then we have Trust. Okay. And we also have Incantation. Okay. So, right. Look at this card. I mean, there's a parrot, or I don't know, it's a bird that says, the story of the parrot. The story the parrot told, counting his money, blah blah blah. So incantation means some kind of I think messenger, something. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. So firstly, pile 3, people trust you a lot. Okay. And this is what they get. I mean, once they know you, once they meet you, once they get in your circle, they realize that you are a trustworthy person, and everybody likes to spill their tea. Everybody wants to tell you what's going on in their life. So you are kind of a listener. You listen. You are a listening ear to people, and they feel relieved. They trust that if they tell you something, it will stay with you. It will not go any further, because they trust you. And the Star card indicates that you are one of a kind, and people feel that way for you when they meet you. This is their impression, that you're one of a kind, you're different from other people. Okay, in today's world where consumerism is at its peak, materialism is at its peak, and you're like a very simple person, and you believe in simplicity as highest form of sophistication and everything. So people really admire you, pile 3. They really admire you. They really admire your knowledge about things, finances, how balanced you are. And you don't care if people consider you poor or something. You are on your path. You have a plan, and you are on it. and you don't want people to know your business, and people really admire that. And because you don't give away your secrets, people know that if they come to you and tell you something, you will not give away their secrets. So you're kind of that secret chest people want to come and talk to, because they know that from here it will not go anywhere else. So there is this trusting image people have of you. The next one is the Starseed Oracle, water your garden. So they also see that you are simplistic, definitely, in your material possessions, but you are very physical care oriented person. You are into skincare, you are into workout, you take care of your things. Your clothes are very neat and tidy. Your shoes are always polished. Your watch is always on time. So there's some small things that people notice, and one of the thing is the way you take care of your body. Even if you're a male or a female, you take care of your hair. You're like from head to toe, you are up to mark, and people see that and they acknowledge that and they love that about you. And the last card for your reading is Whale and Orca Elders. So people are attracted to your frequency. This could also mean your voice. You have a special voice, I would say, something that not every person has. Maybe you have a soothing frequency of voice, or maybe you have raspberry voice. Males having that deep raspberry. If you're a male, then maybe you have that deep raspberry voice, raspy voice. And if you're a woman, you have a very soothing and low decibel sound. And people, you have those podcasts you hear, or those videos where they have very soothing voice, meditative voice. So you might have that kind of voice, and people love that. They want to listen to you talk. And because they want to listen, they try to speak a lot. And in order to initiate that conversation, to hear you, they end up spilling a lot of secrets of theirs, things that they don't want to tell people, but because they want to have that conversation with you, they want to hear your voice, that they end up spilling their guts. So that is your reading, pile 3. I hope you got the answer to your question, as in why people are attracted to you, or what is your first image or post image after meeting you. So until your next reading, pile 3, toodles.